Tesla's got it some orders at 480. So
All righty. MU had a really
yeah,
nice
MU
earnings.
is up about 10% this morning.
Bonds are up a little bit too.
Yeah, CPI was a little bit lighter than expected, so that yields are down a little bit on that news. Yeah, Amazon could do well too.
Guys, there's one thing that you can do for Trading Terminal in the place that you add URL into the top right. So if you see my screen, guys, you can actually make it like an app in your browser. Instead of browser, you can make it like an app. There's something here, you can download an app and you can essentially, oh, come on, sorry.
Yeah, that's a cool feature.
So yeah, so you can essentially, what you can do is you can open it in the app here. And then that would be nice for the people who want to put things into perspective. And then before the end of this year, we're gonna release a new update on Market Atlas, which is amazing. It's gonna be, much faster in loading. Plus, when you zoom out, these numbers would be visible. Right now, when you zoom out, these numbers won't be visible, too easy to read because of the way that our database works. But we tested it yesterday, and it's amazing. So it's gonna be super, super fast and nice. So you can essentially have this trading terminal like an app on your um, application.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
ding ding.
Ding, ding.
Market is open, guys. Let's see what Tesla is doing for us. All right, Tesla
Tesla's
popped up.
going to 480.
Yeah, 480 big orders. Oh, I want to wait for a few minutes to dust to settle down. TQQ. NVIDIA looks like 175. Q's at R4. Right, Tesla did a 1 minute range breakout.
Yeah, so I'm long Tesla, trading the
Of
480
NVIDIA
calls.
too, but
Here we go.
TQQ is gonna go through 52. I'm waiting still. I haven't gone into anything.
Just I'm going to sell some here just because it's popped up a lot already.
Nice. Qs are strong.
Yeah, Qs are strong, SPY's strong.
Right, so Tesla rejected that, so we'll see what's gonna happen.
And back in my break even on Tesla. See if that heads back up now. Here we go. Should have added there. Tesla's really erratic.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get out. I'm out of the rest of it.
Tesla have order 478. I don't wanna go going there.
And
And
there's some orders at 478 and 477.
yeah. Hood. Wow, Hood is ripping. Yeah.
Yeah, Hood's ripping. Oh, jeez.
Hood, Robin Hood.
Yeah.
125. It wants 125. Let's see if you can get a better entry on Hood. Absolutely amazing. What about MU? What did MU do? MU is also ripped really nice. Tesla.
Yeah, that little pop kind of took us up to R4 and S4 on Qs. So we've rejected there. Oh, glad I got out of Tesla.
Yeah, MU was nice.
Let's see what happens here. Oracle looked like it was going to break out and stopped. I'm long Oracle now, just a small size.
4184. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, that's nice. Nice pop there.
No trade for me yet, guys. Looking at nothing. Oracle's 185. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm just selling some here. Up a buck on it.
Apple is selling off. Nice door.
What's the Tesla?
Wow. AMD struggling. Tesla is going down.
I'd have to get out of the rest of this Oracle trade. See if it holds. Take some more off if we get to 185.
VWAP is Qs is just now at the VWAP, so
Yeah, I'm not liking that. I'm gonna get there. I'm getting out of the rest of Oracle. Don't like the direction the Qs and the SPY are going. Nvidia's dropping. So two scalps right now. Oracle still might go up. I just don't feel like I have I don't feel like I have an edge on that one. SPY and the Qs are right at the VWAP.
alright, so we have the Benzinga. See what's happening with the Benzinga. No announcement yet on Benzinga.
Oh my God. Tilray is ripping.
Alright, Nvidia sold off, Tesla sold off. I'm glad I'm not long in them. Who is putting back?
Tilray's going to 15, I think.
Tilray is hitting the scanner as well, yeah. Daily short on Tilray. Ooh, it's breaking out very nicely.
Yeah.
Over there is at 1650 as well until Ray. Yeah. No trades for me yet, guys. We'll find something. Oh, AMD popped up. AMU. Nope, I don't like AMU. What about AMD?
I think Nvidia's going to drop here.
Yeah, NVIDIA and AMD, both of them are selling off. Sorry, Tesla, both of them are selling off.
Yeah.
No trades for me guys yet. I'll see. I haven't really found anything that I'm super excited. Well, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm short a little Tesla, or Nvidia, I should say. Sorry, Q's and SPY are dropping. And it's going to cover some. Seems to be theme of the day. Take money while you can. Take the money and run.
Tesla. Tesla looks like some sort of a fallen angel price action. Let's see what's gonna happen.
What's the? I'm looking at Nvidia. What's the book look like on that?
I got you. 172 big order, 171. There's also 174.
Oh, here we go. Nvidia's building a bid here at 172.
Ooh, everything's rolling back.
I've already taken a fair amount of this position off. Kind of looks like it's trying to hold here. Q's and SPY are trying to bounce. Come on down, 172, baby. Give it to me.
NVIDIA, oof, setting off like a boss. What is happening with NVIDIA?
Thor is shorting Apple. Oh, yeah.
Apple,
Here we
yeah.
go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
I
Here
don't
we
know.
go.
I can't
Covering
believe
some more.
11 minutes. I
Just
haven't.
covering some more. Nvidia short.
Ah, shit. Till rate.
Yeah, Q's and SPY still breaking down here. Tesla's trying to hold.
Yeah, Tesla is really holding nicely. Tesla might go above
Yeah,
the
looks-
477, 478.
Yeah, it looks like it might want to go higher. Okay. So just a few puts left here on Nvidia.
NVIDIA, where is the bottom on NVIDIA? Previous day close?
Yeah, the PDC is 171. There's a big order there. I don't know if we're going to get there.
Nice, Alex. All right, Tesla looks like it really wants to close above the VWAP for 478. Yeah, it looks like Tesla is bouncing back very nicely. TSLL, I'm looking at TSLL, see if I want to take a long, maybe TSLL would be on. I'm going to take a long on TSLL, 2185. See if Tesla is.
Problem with Tesla is it's at R3 right now.
Like it took the 478. Let's see if we can go to 479. 480 orders been there. So I'm long TSLL at 2185. Let's see if we can get to 222. 480 on Tesla would be nice. Oh, very nice. 22. Tesla gonna go to 480. Adding a little bit more here. Oh shit, what did I do? Yeah, I'm adding a little bit more here. See if you can Tesla do the breakout.
SPY and Qs are still struggling here.
Tesla 490, Gary. Nice. All right. Watching, see if Tesla can. Well, right now 477 is there. See 480. Right now we'll see if we can stay above the VWAP. I really like to get Tesla above 480. TSLL would be above 2205.
All right, so getting close to my break even on the rest of these puts on NVIDIA.
NVIDIA is bouncing back.
Just going to see if it rejects here at the 9 EMA. Qs and SPY are trying to bounce.
Tesla in a 5-minute did a bullish engulfing. We'll see if we can hold above the VWAP for the break of high of the day. What does AVGO do about Broadcom? Yeah, let's hold off. Tier ray is just ripping. Wow. On Tesla, hold the VWAP 480. Adding a little bit more here, 2193. Let's see if we can help Tesla to go to 480, maybe 481.
All right, so we got a rejection at the 9 EMA on the 2-minute chart on NVIDIA. So let's see if we head down and the market's heading lower. Maybe, baby. No buyers supporting this rally yet. PLTR is breaking down. Yep. Kind of looked at that when everything started to break down. PLTR was still going up. I kind of felt like that would have been a good short. Okay, so I'm out of the rest of NVIDIA. We just got a pop. Pop on the markets. Now we're at the VWAP on NVIDIA.
Tesla's thinking about 480.
Might even think about going long here.
On what?
On NVIDIA, flipping my position.
Yeah.
Rejected the VWAP though.
DJT.
Qs and SPY are back at the VWAP.
Wow, DJT from media is ripping, yeah. That's true.
What's my buddy Tilray doing? Oh crap, it went to like 1560.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's ripping really hard.
Pot stocks are back, baby.
But
Pot is back.
all right, let's see what Tesla is doing. Tesla is bouncing back to the VWAP. That's not
Still have
good.
a few. I still have a few shares of my pot stocks.
All right, well, still, let's see what Tesla is doing at the VWAP. See if it stops me out or not. Hasn't closed the VWAP yet. Spice trying to go make a new low of the day.
Wow, that was a big rejection. And Tilray's dropping now.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get stopped out on the test TSLL, guys. 2166. I get back at it if it closes above the VWAP. I just don't want to risk it. So price action is the candlestick pattern. The way that the candlesticks are forming, we call them price action. VWAP is the indicator that puts the volume and price action together. So they are together. All of them combined is price action, but VWAP is a very important indicator. If it stays above the VWAP, it means that we're more buying pressure. Yeah, Tesla's coming back. Yeah, I know. Should I get back in there? I don't know. I'm looking at Tesla. The Atlas, there is the 479. The Atlas is bullish, but the market is. NVIDIA looks like it wants to go higher. What's NVIDIA Atlas look like? That is 175 order up there. Tesla 477, do something.
Okay, so things are getting choppy again, like it did yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back long on Tesla TSLL 2177.
Yeah, Lulu's interesting. Lulu's got this Elliott, is it their Elliott Management or something like that? Elliott is taking a big position in them. Activist investor. So it's popping up today.
All right, let's see if TSLL is going. Come on. Tesla. It's the moment of truth for Tesla. If this SPY comes above the VWAP, then that would be. $479. SPY strat 677. NVIDIA could be also squeezing above the VWAP if the market catches a bid. Didn't impact the US dollar, this inflation, huh? Did drop a little bit, but bounced back.
Usually it's more tied to interest rates. Interest rates are down a little bit today, so the US dollar's kind of flat, a little bit down.
All right, Tesla. Let's see. Tesla's gonna go to what? 479, 480. Let's see what the atlas of this TSLL. Nice. Oh, there you go. Tesla 480 would be TSLL above 22. Again, TSLL is following exactly Tesla price action. Go ahead. No. You can go. Break up 480. Come on, Tesla. You can do that. Nice. All right. I'm partitioning some on TSLL here. Nice. Tesla 481. Nice. Next one is Tesla 482. All right,
Hey,
so
NVIDIA's gone above the VWAP.
I might actually add more on the TSLL. Let's see if we can actually add more on it, because Tesla looks like it wants to go for a high of today. I'm gonna add a little bit more on TSLL at 2210.
Yeah, this is a tough area for Tesla because this is where it topped out at the open. High was 481.61, 480, 482.32.
NVIDIA popped up too, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, NVIDIA popped through the VWAP. I should have gone long on that.
Daddy wants 490 on Tesla today, huh? It's too much to ask.
490. So we can do that 500 run on Friday.
I guess so. What is SOC doing? This one is hitting the scanner as well. 68% up. Sable Offshore.
Sounds sketchy.
Sounds so offshore, yeah. Adding more on TSLL. Spies coming above the VWAP.
Tried a little long on this bounce on the VWAP on NVIDIA.
Yeah, that could be a good trade.
Let's see if it holds above there.
Let's see, Tesla 482. gonna put some order on TSLL up there. It looks like it's because it's fun to get some orders. So I'm gonna get 5,000 shares at
SPY and SPY and Qs are breaking out. Looks like we're going back to high of the day. Come on, NVIDIA.
I put some orders on TSLL up there. I'll see if we can get there for the break of high today. SPY is going up for a high today.
Yeah.
Tesla, Atlas is looking bullish.
Okay, here we go with NVIDIA. Here's an order at 174.
Yeah, NVIDIA is moving up nicely too. That was a nice long on NVIDIA you did.
Yeah, right off the bounce off the VWAP here. Classic VWAP bounce trade. Take some profits right there. Scalpy day.
Nice fire action. Let's see if that's what we want. We want Tesla to make the high of the day. At least we have some orders up there. Also depends on the market. So SPY is down there. What's Q's doing? Q's also trying to come back up. So we might fail, but it's an honorable try. I think it's a good trade so far. I mean, the ads were also really good. I mean, we're not
I like the fact that it's that pullback was shallow on Tesla.
Gary is trusting in the Fibonacci. We
In
God we trust.
in Fibonacci, we trust.
Yes, I guess so.
Sort of like in dust, we trust. Famous line at Burning Man.
All right. I got filled 22.20. I got filled, guys. Tesla is going to high of the day. I have ordered
Perfect.
22.25. Lovely. Oh,
Excellent.
nice. Beautiful, guys. Anyone in there with me?
I sold a little bit more NVIDIA.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna put some order up there at 40 as well. Now that we are here, and why not 35 as well?
$490, I don't know. That seems like a stretch. Just depends what the markets are going to do.
All right, Tesla break the high of the day, and now it's pulling back. My average is 21.90, so I have a good average, so I can hold it. I have some room. Still, 483 is a big order up there. 480 is also an order down there, so we'll see. How do you get Atlas on the app? So look at so on the URL, the place that you have the URL on Chrome, there is a button that download as an app. You can actually do that. Serkan. Here, let me show you here. Everybody can see my screen quickly. I'm going to show that to you. Where's my pen here? This is the one. Do you see for your URL? There's this one here. You can download it as an app. All the tabs you can actually download it as an app. It still runs on Chrome, but helps you to setting it up Still, is the processing power is coming from Chromium. It's not using the PC per se, but it helps you to lay it out a little better. We have some major upgrades on Atlas in terms of auto auto adjustment of the prices and also processing. So I got it. I watched the demo yesterday and so oh fuck, it's amazing. Oh, interesting, Zafia. Thanks. So how come some people don't have it? I have it. I actually don't know why some people don't have it.
I've got it on mine.
Yeah. Maybe you need to update your Chrome. That's true. All right, amazing day, guys, so far. I wouldn't mind add a little bit more on TSLL here at 2221. Yeah, I can actually share this screenshot, guys. Here, I shared the screenshot Harish here in the chat room. So everything kind of stalling out. So spies near R4. Let's see what's gonna happen. We had a nice move. Either we
Yeah,
do
I'm just getting out of the rest of the NVIDIA trade. Made a little money on that.
futures.
Yeah, everything's kind of rolling over except for Tesla.
Microsoft. Wow, Microsoft is ripping. What's Oracle doing? Oracle has no love, huh? I guess the news came out that they have trouble financing their data centers, Oracle.
Yeah. It's the amount of debt that they're taking. Okay, we're getting a bit of a pullback now. We might see if we get, this could end up just being a choppy day. PLTR is kind of rolling over here.
So I'm the only in TSLF for now. My average is pretty good, so I can hold this pullback. Let's see what's gonna happen. Market is definitely showing some sort of a pullback consolidation behavior. Still seems strong. SPY's pulling back. Maybe they break the R4. Definitely not keen to short anything right now. Apple sold off at the open really bad.
Yeah, Apple's actually red on the day. It's the only stock that I've got in my list that's red.
Carlos shorted NVIDIA right at the open. Nice trade.
Yeah, that was a nice trade. And he got on that earlier than I did.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, I found that on the chat room, you can actually bring the chat back out as well. That's pretty nice.
Hmm.
Actually, very useful. I didn't know that. So you can. That's a very cool feature. Even I just found it today. That's pretty embarrassing, huh?
What's that?
That you can actually have the chat room also as a tab like this.
Oh, cool.
I know. All right, so PLTR did nothing. Tesla Hood pulled back. Hood was rallying at the open. It's just, ooh.
Yeah, Hood's one of those ones that can really rip at the open. We should be trading that. That should be one of our go-to stocks. Nvidia's dropping again. Lost the VWAP. SPY and Qs couldn't push to a new high, or at least SPY stalled out. Hit high of day. Rated R4. I'm guessing the Thor man might have shorted the SPY right there. Maybe, maybe, baby.
Tesla. Yeah, Tesla is pulling back. Let's see if it stops me out or not. My average in TSL is 2190, so just at the VWAP. It might be done. So I don't know.
Let's see if let's see what the SPY does here. It's right at the VWAP. The Qs have already lost the VWAP, so I'm guessing the SPY is probably going to head that direction as well.
Rigetti, RGTI was running up this morning. How is Rigetti doing? Oh, sold
Yeah,
off.
everything was green. Oh,
But
I
it's
have the
selling off
SPY
now.
dropping.
Yeah.
No,
All right. So
yeah,
SPY
things
is
are.
rolling over to the below the VWAP. So it looks like
Yeah,
TSLL is also over, guys. Looks like it. Might look like it. All right. I'm gonna get out of my TSLL position, guys. I'm all out. Flat. And of course, as soon as I get out, it's bouncing back. Nice, wild, very nice. So I'm flat, guys. I made decent money. Not a lot, but $9,000 on TSLLs. Good. Damn it, it's bouncing back now. Damn it.
yeah. There's an order at 481 on Tesla, but market's still pretty weak. I think we're looking like we're heading lower here. Back to low of day anyway.
Guys, our top trader in funded account is doing really well. I'm sharing the equity curve here, and we're monitoring his trades. He was doing amazing, and then last 2 days he's really losing it. This is I just want to share this one with you guys to show you the psychological difficulty of trading. So this is one of our top traders right now in funded account. So in less than a month, he made over $10,000, and then he 2 trades, he lost half of it. So this trader really needs to work on these, big drops. Actually, there's one here, one here. So that's something that we really are monitoring right now. So he's a really good trader, but he has to work on this risk management. So
Yeah, if he lost that much on a couple trades, that's
yeah,
a sign that not honoring your stops. You get confident, get overly confident, and then you think you can't possibly be wrong, even though your stop gets violated.
this is really amazing. Like we really are monitoring it. John and I actually have a bet that I think he can come back. I bet $100 that he's gonna make it back. So it's like a CDOs in 2008. You're side betting on this, but
Gamifying everything.
synthetic CDO, yeah. So we wanna say, but that's a very good. I want you guys to go through this funded account program to see these kind of things. That you make money. So this means this equity curve, we see it a lot. This equity curve are the people that they make from $10,000 to $20,000 in 1 month, but they can't keep it because they still haven't worked on that risk management style. It's very important. So I think we are pretty good at teaching you how to trade, but I think we're struggling right now to teach you how to keep the trade, and that's something that we really want to work. No, unfortunately, you can't trade on trading terminal on the phone. And Shagan, I think you shouldn't be day trading on the phone either. So
No,
this is
that's just gambling.
it's,
Just everything's becoming. We're all becoming like a gambling society. All these new apps where you can bet on almost anything.
on trading
Like it's
terminal
just
maxes, yes, we can. Fuck, this TSLL is going up, man. We can we slowly add risk control as well. So, as you know, trading terminal funded account is really new. So we are really reaching to a point that we have almost no stability issue. We just have one update on the order management that the fields get really fast and accurate, and then after that you slowly start building like this hotkeys and stuff for you guys. Um, but one thing is that, guys, is very important is that, guys, I see that a lot of people coming here and in the funded account, and then they hit the max loss, and then they ask for an exception, and they say, can you please this time? Like, you can't negotiate with the market, guys. Financial market is the only one thing that you cannot you know talk yourself out of it, or favor yourself out of it, or you know sweet talk yourself out of it. This is the most powerful thing is there out there, and it has no mercy. The max loss is important that we are putting in there, is because when the money is gone, it's gone. You just can't come, please this time. You're like, I guess I was going to the bathroom. Like, it doesn't work that way. Like, it's just that's, you have to trade, and it's better for you to lose $59 on trading terminal rather than to go lose $5,000 on your real account to go through this process.
yeah.
How would someone know that they're a consistent trader? It's a good question. So your equity curve usually should tell you if you're a consistent trader or not. But you are never a point that they say, okay, I did it. I'm a consistent trader. That's it. It's everyday action. Like when can you say you're fit? You know, you always have to watch your diet. You always have to do the exercise. You know, you're healthy until you're not. You know, that's just this is a continuous work, and it's very important. It's not like an engineer. You come and you learn it and then do it. That's it. I learned how to do this. It's a continuous high performing activity, and a high performance activity you have to be in the top you know, states all the time. Because one mistake, as we discussed in that thing that I've shared, is just blow up, you know, months of profit, weeks of profit, years of profit. And the time is really different for people, like a few months to few years to, you know, can depend how much time you want to put, how much, you know, how's your cognitive ability in finding this pattern recognition. Some people learn chess fast, some people don't like it, some people never make it. It's like a chess, it's like a poker. It's a game of probability, pattern recognition, and you know, anticipation. Some people can never really mentally connect with this game, and that's okay. That's totally fine. I love it because I used to play video games. Like my video games, you know, when I was a teenager, I was constantly playing video games, and the video game is exactly like this. You have to find these patterns,
Yeah.
press right at the right time. So it's a game of mass psychology. Yes, Gary. Like you are, traders are, you know, social psychologists behind a charting platform. So you have to see from this line, red line that you see on my chart, which is the, you know, transaction, uh, what's the balance of the power between buyers and sellers. If the buyers are more powerful, you join them. If the sellers are more powerful, you short with them. And if you can't say which one, you stay away. Right now in Tesla, I can't say who's winning, so I'm staying away from it. And that's 95% of the time. You can't really say what's happening in there. But you just have to
I think
wait 5% or 1%.
kind of looks like the sellers are in control right now with Tesla.
Yeah, thanks, Conrad. And it's the patience, guys. It's the patience. The come in the morning, trade 1 hour, just leave. Don't force it. This is not one of those things that you want to push it. You know, we have this community. You come, you know, if you're a new beginner, you know, come to the onboarding session. Dwayne and Carlos walk you through, and then devote 90 minutes of your day. That's it. Come 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, leave by 11 or 10:30. Right now, I made my money. I don't need to do anything. I'm just sitting here chatting, looking at my, you know, profit that I have in the day, and then just learn, answer questions, and that's it. And you know, here Conrad says, "Thanks, fellas. Need to drop." So, see, that's it. He made his trade, either made or lost, and then goes, you know, enjoy your life. It's Christmas time. Go for shopping and go, you know, walk and, you know, take your dog out and get a coffee, and then try to call your mom
Go
or
to go to the gym.
go to the gym. It's very important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for example, Peter is one of the very unique people that I see that is behind the trading station all day and is not taking a lot of trades. So it's a very unique person. Jared as well. Jared is also always behind his computer, but is not making a lot of trades. So very hard. Um, but I think Peter he wants to, you know, because I think his wife is giving him a hard time because his wife is also working from home, so he just wants to be in that room. That's my guess is that. And, and I don't know if you saw Peter's wife. You can't mess around with that lady.
No.
You see the chat room? Um, all right, Tesla looks like it wants to go higher.
Yeah, the markets are trying to find a bit of a bottom here. We got down to low of day.
Carlos, what did the Carlos do? Nothing.
This rally
It's
is
coming back up,
on low
guys. Looks
volume.
like things are heating up, guys. Should we get back in something? Brian, should we get back over trading or no? SPY is going back up.
I know SPY is coming back up, so are the Qs. I just don't like volume's not that high on it on this comeback. We'll see. I don't want to. I kind of don't feel like I want to chase anything here. Although Tesla looks like Tesla does has some big orders at 481,
Yeah,
42, 43.
yeah. Tesla looks like it wants to go for a high today. If Qs or SPY is also going up, so it looks like the things are heating up again. Should I trade? No, no, no. Where's my handcuff?
I don't.
Don't tell me what's happening.
We're kind of range bound, so I don't want to take a long here. I mean, taking a long a couple minutes ago might have been a safe bet. Just trade low of the day as a stop, but now we're at the top end of this range here, so I'm not really I'm not inclined to chase stuff here.
Um, so MU earning was good, huh? Their chip is doing well.
Yeah, yeah, they had I think their earnings were like twice what people expected. So yeah, their guidance was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Um,
920 on MU.
Rigetti is doing nothing. PLTR popped up too. What's PLTR up to?
Yeah, PLTR higher day. Actually, it came back up on volume.
Oh, PLTR is going through R4, 185. Yeah. So 920 is a strategy. JDRX is in the education center. So it's a strategy based on the two moving average, 9 moving average and 20 moving average. There's a short video that we have in the strategy section. You can actually watch it and get a good understanding of it. All right, Tesla, TSLL. Ah, damn, I should have stayed in TSLL. Look at this beautiful bounce. Yeah, Tesla looks like it wants to go for a high of the day, 482.
SPY is higher day.
Oh, a spy ball, then you have today. Ooh, nice. Congratulations. Gary, we're gonna get to 490 on Tesla that you said. It looks like it. Ooh, yeah, nice. Nice. PLTR is moving, guys. PLTR looks like it wants to break to these highs. PLTR. Oh, nice.
It's do or die here for the spot or for the Qs. Rated high of day R4.
Brian, are you going somewhere for vacation, for holidays or no?
No. Just got back from Thailand.
Oh yeah, you're right. Nvidia is going up
Yep.
too. Tesla breaking high of the day. Yeah, TSLL would have been would have made so much money on
Yeah,
that.
TSLL would have been a good long off the that level.
You know, I came back Saturday. I still think that it's not even a week here. I feel that I've been here in this place for too long. I need to go somewhere.
You ready to go somewhere again?
All right, Tesla booked the high of the day. TSLL is go. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Oh, beautiful, guys. Everything breaks out. These up, PLTR. PLTR is nice. Volume picked up on PLTR as well. I think PLTR wants 187.
Yeah, PLTR has been is ripping on volume, man. Wow.
Nice, Harvey. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty good. Like, I made my money. I don't want to really push it. Things are 920 on MU on the short, huh? Oh, Tesla really broke out nicely. Wow.
Yeah, definitely not chasing stuff here at high of day.
All right, I'm gonna come back in quickly, guys. Sorry.
Q's inspired you go higher. Tesla just took out 485. There was a big order there. Tesla does have this R4 486 that it's going to need to get through. It's got some orders there. Even up at 487 and 488, still got some orders there.
Want to go to YouTube?
Yeah, sure.
You got to
Let's
get him
get
linked
you
back into
in
the chat room.
Yep, I'm doing it
Yeah,
right
there
now.
you go.
And sound is good, and video is coming up in a second. All right, awesome, guys.
How's everybody's day, guys? I had a really good day, thanks to Mr. Tesla.
We were trading NVIDIA over here and had a good day. We went short NVIDIA, got some good move to the low of day. Missed
That
this
was,
pop,
that was my
pop
trade.
higher, though. Look at NVIDIA gunning higher now.
Yeah. Oh, everything. The markets, both the Qs and the SPY are breaking out high of day here.
Yeah, so Tesla, as you see, guys, in my screen, we have the market atlas. One thing that I wanted to mention, that guys, for the people who are using market atlas,
robotic mounting
let me
back.
stop this one. You can actually have it downloaded as an app in your desktop instead of browser. So then you can just move it around any way that you want. So it's really nice. So essentially, you can replace it with the replay as well. So sorry, with the level 2 as well, like, because it's the same thing. So yeah, so right now you see that there's really big orders stacking up on Atlas 486. So it's going to go probably toward that in a matter of maybe a few seconds. And based on these liquidity pools, you can actually take the trade either through Tesla or TSLL, which they're all same thing. So obviously the orders are really stacking up there. So we can expect that this one goes into that direction. There are some updates coming to Market Atlas before the end of this year. So one of the biggest updates that you're having is that when you're actually zooming out, these numbers become difficult to read. So we adjust them automatically. Plus, there's more improvement in the speed of loading the graphic and making it nicer. So I'm actually super excited for those things. And also we have the CVD, cumulative volume delta, as well. We're adding it to know how much buys and sells happening on each volume. So that's great. But today we had a really nice trade on Tesla. I had two trades on Tesla, one loss and one win. So I did it through TSLL. At the open, what we saw was, market obviously was strong, sold off, came above the VWAP. I went long. Let me go to 1 minute chart because I traded based on 1 minute chart. So this was my trade. So the first trade, I went long, I added more, I got stopped out, came back up, I went long, partial, and then I realized that we're gonna go for the high of the day. I added more heavy size on it, boom, popped up and sold. I added more one more time and I got stopped out at the break even. Unfortunately, so this is my first trade. This is my second trade with two ads on that. But as soon as I got stopped out, as you saw, really ripped back higher. But I really resisted the urge not to get back in there, and I'm pretty happy with the decision that I had because I made really nice $9,000 in there, and I don't want to really mess it up. Just two good trades, profit, that's it. And that's it. We're really sitting on our position and doing nothing. And that's the most important thing, is that not to overtrade when you actually make a trade, because this could easily go, into the choppiness. I know, Carlos, you did a nice short on NVIDIA. Brian also had a couple of really nice trades. Brian, what did you trade?
Yeah, I did the same trade as Carlos did. Took a short on Nvidia. I just used some options instead of shorting the stock directly. So I just used the what the 174 puts. So just traded those. Got a really nice move. And yeah, that was my best trade. I did trade Tesla. I took Tesla at the open long. It just popped up. I took partials, and then it kind of rolled over, and I stopped out of the rest. So, but Tesla's at high of day now. So there you
That's
go.
very strong.
Yeah, we
NVIDIA is
really
high.
yeah, on that pullback at 10:15, we held low of day on the SPY and the Qs and just ripped higher.
Meta is also running up. Like, things are really heating up. I think the inflation number came better than expected. So
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons that happened. So if you go to
yeah,
trading
CPI,
terminal, we put the calendar in the
CPI.
main
Yeah,
page. So as you see at 8:30, so we had the high impact one was at 8:30 was the initial jobless claim. This is Thursday, yeah. So, and the core inflation number came much lower than expected. So that's Carlos, if you go full screen, you can actually see that, yeah. So here, this is the one that you can see. Carlos, full screen. Yeah, this is the one. Perfect, yeah. So there, I can see that the economic data is at 8:30 this morning to the Thursday. It was really nice. Sorry, Brian.
yeah. No, it's okay. We had the CPI data this morning. We got PCE data tomorrow, which is the Fed's favored inflation indicator.
Tomorrow?
Yes, I believe so.
That's very nice. Any question, guys, about the trades that we did today? It was a really interesting day. I think if you were patient, you could have cut a couple of really good, nice trades. We did discuss about one of our traders in the funded accounts that we are monitoring. It's really nice. I wanted to actually, it might be worth sharing that with you guys in the chat in YouTube as well. So let me see if I can actually, how do I zoom in the maximum here? I don't know. Doesn't look like I can actually zoom in, but yeah. So this is Carlos. If you can go, no, don't go for the screen. Let me actually fix it myself. So that's the equity curve of one of our top funded account traders. So obviously he started from $12,000 in the middle of the November, and a couple of really good days. Carlos, go back to the spoiler screen. Yeah, okay, perfect. And he went all the way up to $20,000 profit. He even did had one loss, and they came back up very nicely. But it's been 2 days. So this is 2 days. This is since yesterday that he had really bad losses, and he gave almost half of his profit back. So this is a very common behavior that we see in the traders. That this is a trader that he knows how to trade, but is still having difficulty to adjust his maximum loss and risk per trade. So it's very interesting. Is today is it going to go down or is going to come back up? So we are watching, nicely to see what's going to happen, and I'm very excited to actually see what's going to happen with this trader. I'm not going to mention the name or account number, but this behavior of the traders is really interesting because we studied and see what we can do. I think our community is really good at teaching people how to trade consistently. So that just the proof to that this the trend is this bull trend is he knows how to trade, but managing this risk, managing these big days, you shouldn't lose 50% of your profit in 2 days. So that's something that he has to work. And I'm actually
No.
glad that he's going through the funded account rather than live account.
Yeah. Dropping your account value that much is I mean, I haven't seen the trades, but it's a good indication that he didn't honor stops. He probably was getting fairly confident looking at his P&L and stuck with a trade that he shouldn't have instead of just accepting a small loss.
Exactly. All right, so the market seems strong. Tesla is pulling back from near R4. I didn't hit the 486. Nice yen holding last 480 Tesla calls nice. Yeah, very nice. No, I'm not into Tesla. So I made my money on TSLL and I got to stop that at the break even. And I didn't get back to it. I really, this was a trade that I made all of my money. I was thinking after this big squeeze candidate to get back in there, but I decided to not overtrade and, accept the profit. And no, I'm not in that. I'm watching it. And it's painful to watch it, but, I wanted to show you guys that you have to work on yourself not to trade or be done when you take, roughly nice trades. So it's painful to watch. I agree.
If you're struggling to manage your risk, you just need and feeling overwhelmed, you just need you need to focus on one strategy and one trade. Try to make it try to make it as simple as possible. Focus on one strategy.
Exactly.
It could be playing bounces off of VWAP.
Paris did a nice trade on Tesla as well, Brian. Look at that. So he did exactly very
Yeah,
similar trades to me. So he did this is
yeah.
the trade that he did like me, and then that he got back in there. And this is important, guys. This is exactly the candlestick squeeze that I was talking about. So I call this Figo full screen. Um, but this is the candlestick that the squeeze candlestick that was very important. So that's he got back in there and now he's partially. Very nice trade on Tesla. Yeah, very nice. Great job, Paris. Paris is coming in the chat room with Gary at 11, like in 15 minutes. So he's explaining his trades and he can walk you through his, the way that he sees price action is different because it's very interesting in our community that everybody's pretty much this community started with reading my books, but everybody has evolved to a very unique style of trading. So they all understood the basics of risk management and price action and strategy development, but everybody has different style of trading, and it's unique to them. And if you read my trade books or other people trade books, when I explain in this book, there are 6 trade books from Peak Capital Bootcamp people. You probably don't understand most of it because it's unique to them. It's in the last section. It's actually the color is different, so I actually walk them through, the details of the trade books that they build. Most of it you don't understand, and I mentioned that why you don't understand because it's very unique to their style of trading. It's their own wording. It's their own manual. But that's okay. You just get an understanding of how to build something, how other people are building a system. And if it's the system is so mechanical, you can actually do algo trading on it, with the code. But a lot of our systems are very discretionary or very hybrid. Um, and that's okay, and that's totally okay. That there is no one single strategy. There is a strategy for you.
Yeah, that's basically. I mean, that's what they teach you in the peak capital training. Course, that you find your edge, you find your strategy, and then define it and practice it. Well, I'm not seeing anything that I'm really keen on trading. We're pretty close to high of day on the indexes. SPY is right at yesterday's high, which is why we're struggling here to move any higher. Tesla got to right to R4, which is where people were targeting this 486 level, and it pulled back from there.
So someone is asking, Fat Godzilla is asking, hey, I'm having no problem in simulation, but when I'm going into the live account, I'm having a lot of difficulty, or funded accounts. So that's the impact of consequence. So if you, for example, it's the same skill, but one of them has consequence, and then that impacts your psychology. Imagine, like, for example, if I put a table in my office, you walk on top of it, and I pay you $100. You do that. Say, okay, I'll take the $500. Why? Worst case scenario, I would just fall into the office floor. But if I put the same table between two tall buildings in New York City and say, hey, just walk over that and I'll give you $1 million, you may not do that because it's the same table, same height, same width, but it's different consequences. If you fall on that one, the consequence is significantly different, and that impacts your performance. The best way of doing it is that you practice to build that confidence and trade a small size, trade in low consequence environments. If you go all in everything that you have, then that's a big consequence. It's like you go higher the floor in that example that I gave you. So there are personality tests online. Like Dr. Kenneth Reed, that he's doing one, he has this personal test online assessment that is actually for free for our elite members, that you can actually take it with him. That gives you the personality that you have, and how you can actually find a style for yourself. Dr. Kenneth Reed is doing a presentation once a month for our community members, for elite members, free to come, and you should come and then reach out to him to do the assessment. It's in the book as well, in this book, guys, in Trade Book. Thanks, Dwayne, for sharing that link. Yeah, so we also have a webinar, first 3 months as a trader, how to transition to live trading. That's Dwayne shared in the chat room. That also helps a lot. So my book is available on Amazon. All of my books, all of the Brian's has a couple of really good books on options trading and swing trading, and they're all available on Amazon for very cheap price.
Hey, just have to search our names. So not a lot has happened over the last 10, 15 minutes or so. We've kind of found a sort of a top here.
Very nice. Very exciting, guys. Nice. Rashid, what did you trade? Rashid is one of our really old traders. SPX calls, nice. What a beautiful move from $1 to $7. SPX calls are super interesting. Any question, guys? So coaching for me, I don't have really a lot of time to do coaching, but the best coaching program that you can find really for trading, I think the best program ever is the Peak Capital Bootcamp. And believe me, I've been in this industry for many long time, and I've seen a lot of programs. The best price and best, comprehensive program that the team at Peak Capital created is, I think, is the best one. Is the price is 2,900, comes with 1 year membership, and you get so much value out of that. I think you never find anything. Again, I don't want to sell you anything, but I think it's one of the best program that you can find for really getting mentorship. You really private mentorship with me doesn't help you as much. Like I don't have much to say to you more than this, an hour and a half that I'm here every single day. But in Peak Capital, step by step, you work with like 6 experienced traders, like John, Peter, Carlos, Lenny. Now Nathan is joining us. Who did I miss? Like everybody, like they're coming in. Thor, you see live trading with Thor. Every day live trading with Thor and different traders. So it's not only Andrew and scalping and ta. You see how Thor trades. You see how John execute at the open, how Megan is trading, how Mike is trading. So you get more exposure to those ones. And it's a different environment, the chat room. You can actually ask questions on the microphone. So it's a very interesting program. I think it's the best that you guys, I think, should do. And, we got a lot of positive feedbacks. Obviously, there are feedbacks that, we work on that. But, like, I think John has been running it in the last 15 boot camp that we had, 15 or 6, I don't know. I think we were in 15. And almost 85% of the people say that it has improved their trading. And almost 35% of them are repeating the boot camp. It means that they saw value in it, that they come back. So Billy is asking what a strategy the bootcamp teach. There is no strategy. We help you build a strategy for yourself. We give you some ground, work, but it's the whole program is about you build your own strategy. So this book, the trade book, is about how to build it. So at the end of it is actually the sample of some of the people who created that with analysis, statistics, psychology, and everything. Helps you to build it, and that's your best shot at building it with the help of other people. You don't have to take it. I never took a boot camp, but that's a really good shot. And the time has changed. Like 15 years ago when I started trading, the education wasn't available. There was not so many YouTube channels. There wasn't this kind of communities. Now you see, if you want to start trading, it's completely different. There's so many books, so many YouTube channels, so many communities, so many systems. It's just I was one of the early people who traded with TradingView. I was one of the early users of TradingView, and I emailed back and forth. I show it to you. I think I did in the chat room with the founders of the TradingView. They were based in Vancouver. So now you see the TradingView is $1 billion company. There's so many things available, so many indicators available. It's a different story. So you don't have to start from where we started. There's so much resources available for you at a much, much lower price that you can actually learn from that. And I have research papers on these strategies. There wasn't any research paper on day trading. Day trading was scam 15 years ago. Nobody believed in that. And now day trading is something that Robinhood wants to be involved in that. Nasdaq got the FOMO and they say, oh, we're gonna do 24 hours trading for the retail traders. So it's a field that nobody can deny.
It's really going to be interesting to see what trading's going to be like when Nasdaq goes 23 hours a day. They won't. There'll be an hour there where they'll close to. So they have to because there has to be a period where you
Settle the order.
reconcile trades, but there won't be that sort of initial push at the open.
Well, we don't know yet, actually. We might be. So
Yeah.
one thing that I wanted to mention that, guys, Monday, this coming Monday, just before holidays, we do have our first onboarding for Peak Capital Bootcamp. That is free on Trading Terminal. We're gonna send the email, make sure that you get it in your inbox, that you can come for the bootcamp and see what's happening in there, what do you expect. And it's for everybody who wants to join or people who already registered for the next bootcamp. So it's an open thing that it's a very important one, Nico. And the people who already registered, every Friday, Mike is going through this prerequisite and pre-study for the bootcamp. That's every Friday that you can go. But if you haven't been registered, then it's open for you on Monday, this coming Monday. Hey guys,
That's
day
was,
trading, I think,
yeah.
day trade, sorry, Brian, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I think day trading is here to stay. Is very important. I think Elon Musk. I think this week he mentioned that universal income is coming, and with the AI and robotics and everything, probably there are less and less jobs available, and probably most of the governments going through the universal income. So everybody gets money, and every trades, financial market become a way that you can actually have extra income, which is nice. I think universal income would be very nice. But the entrepreneurs, the people who have skills, they make more money. The people who can't get job or cannot find those skills that are highly demand, they can come to financial market and try to see if they can actually make extra money through financial market. I think active trading is future, and it's good that you guys are here. The tools are getting better. We have a lot of plans are adding AI in our tools as indicators. By next year, we're gonna have so many more features on Trading Terminal. The journaling is coming. The journaling, over 20 brokers, interactive brokers, Charles Schwab, TD, everything, DAS, everything's all included in the journals coming. So, and we're building some AI, backtesting AI trading, AI algo trading, because now we have all the market data, market access data, we have everything. And we are traders, so we can just build algos and specific indicators. Nice, Gan. Yeah, nice, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wish I was born now, because you're born, everything AI is doing everything for you, and you get the universal income, you just leave. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. We go through periods in economic cycles where there's a big displacement of labor, like during, I think years ago when they all the industry revolved around um, the garment trade and all these people that were running all these machines to produce linen. They were replaced by machines, and the people all revolted and came in and smashed the machines, but didn't really stop the technology. So it's going to be it's going to be interesting. 6 months from now, we'll see if AI is going to replace a whole lot of people, and then there'll be a sort of a migration in jobs to different things. But it'll be
Yeah,
disruptive for sure.
absolutely. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's a good time. If you're here, I think you're in the right place. You just have to be patient with it, guys. Don't burn out yourself. I see a lot of people burning themselves out. Don't go to penny stocks. Don't follow these, pump and dump schemes. Just be patient. You can make money with Tesla and Nvidia every single day. I'm doing it for you right with my screen share. You just have to be patient. Stay away from this penny stocks that are going up, up and down. What was the one that yesterday ran up like 200%? Like, what was the name of it? Like, I forget. Like, just be patient with it. Build a system on these, futures and, blue chip stocks. It's gonna get only better. So, all right. So I think Thor is here.
Okay.
I am. Yes,
He's gonna
sir.
start. Yeah. So tonight is a webinar. Thor, are you still doing the mentorship sessions at 8 p.m. Eastern time?
Every single Thursday for the past, 4 years, we're doing it and still doing it.
Perfect. So 8 p.m.
It's
Eastern time,
nuts.
guys. If you want to trade, if you want to get a more, exposure to Thor, his style of trading, he developed a lot of new tools and features for us, like, this pivot bots and pivot points and Camarilla is all I learned from Thor. And so it's amazing to work with him. So 8 p.m. Eastern time, all Elite members. And if not, he's coming every day for 1 hour in YouTube and going through so many things, guys. God bless you,
Absolutely.
and see you tomorrow in the chat room.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, everybody. Good to see everybody else. Let me get my screen share up here, and then I got to get into YouTube. It's so great seeing everybody today.
All right, how's everyone doing? Hey, Alex, Varric, Kevin. Good, Harvey. Good to hear that. And people were not ready to believe me when I was saying 490 Tesla. I wasn't ready to believe me. I got out like now at 486. Hey, Justin. I have one embarrassing trade on Tesla where the funny thing is I was trading against my own conviction. Which I don't think so I've ever traded against my own conviction. Like, forget everything else. So what did I do? And I was just being cheeky. So what I was looking at Tesla, and I'll come back to it, is essentially saying if this is the swing high and this is the swing low, we got a Fibonacci retracement and now towards extension. Now, does it happen today? Does it happen tomorrow? I don't know, but I was long biased. But having said that, as we started losing these moving averages, I shorted, and I only shorted hoping we can get 471, as I wrote in the morning that 470, 71 might be an area where I might be interested for a long. So I shorted only to buy here and then flip my position. But I guess we just turned from 50, so I got stopped out. I bought a small size here. I bought more as we broke this local high, and I bought more as we went over VWAP, and then I was kind of pissed that we got out here. Then I went back long here, and it was pretty heavy actually. So I was like, you know what, let me get rid of some. Then I held through everything, added more, and then got stopped out at break even. I was pissed because what basically happened is this is open price, things are bouncing from here, and let me show you something else. On the 5-minute, we held the 200 MA, bounced, hit the Bollinger, held the Bollinger, middle Bollinger, never closed under it, held the middle moving average, and then when this happened that we went lower this triggered a lot of stops. So a lot of people went long here with this as their stop loss. This triggered their stop losses. It also triggered my break even. And as we got this engulfing, I went long and I went full size. By full size, I mean an A+ setup size. And I was essentially risking the entire candle in a way. But I was like, so be it. But because I was full size, I took out like 10%, and then more here till 485, and more near 486. And I'll come back to why 486 was the still going. Oh my god, I got out too early. 490 is gonna happen. Got out more and then added. I was like, no, wrong ad. Then added more, partial here and out. Now the reason I thought we were gonna stick around with 486 for a while, and that's why you should never like completely exit a position, is because I was thinking that this is the area which we might reject again and then come back and hold this 484, 482 and then launch. That's what I was expecting from a price action standpoint. So I was happy getting out here 486, and I guess I was wrong. And I mean, I was right in terms of 490, but it's not like it's gonna go now.
Man,
So
I thought you would hold at 490. This is
I know. I was just, the thing is, I just got greedy. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna partial, let it come back in. I'll add more, and then we'll go back up again. That's what I was trying to do. I was just being too cheesy on my own trade. But bang, 490. There we go.
man, 490, man. Like I also like I completely got out at 486, and seeing that 490 it's insane.
Right. The beauty of it is, I mean, this is why I say, man, once Fibonacci's are accepted, you have to trade in that direction. It's just algos will take over. And look, it's a $10 move, and it's not a great RVR in terms of, if I give this as my stop loss. But did I expect hold the moving averages? That even if we wick down, we don't wick down below this. And that I was, had we gone till here, I would have bought more. I would be happy to take my loss in this case. But because I was expecting a big move. But yeah, this was a
Yeah.
great day. I just kind of, I should have added here. More and more, what I'm trying to do next, and I'll see more, is like enter here, not enter here, enter here. And that's a big difference, like $1.50, because my stop loss was still here. So instead of waiting for confirmation, what I think more and more stuff is enter as close to your stop loss as possible, rather than waiting for the confirmation that your stop loss is actually valid technically, and then it coming up at a higher price, you enter there. But that's very risky in a way, right? Because you're essentially coming without confirmation, and that would lead you to take a lower share size though, but a higher move. But yeah, I think we are even gonna do 492. In fact, I think we actually, if these Fibonacci's hold, which they are, we probably, what I get is 494 as the extension target, right? So, and I think yeah, 494, 496, 491, 93, 96. Which at this point is totally doable. I just didn't want to call it out loud when we were here that Tesla is going to 495. I mean, I was calling 490, and there are some people who were skeptical, like 490, really? But yeah. You don't see my cursor? Right here.
Yeah, no, I'm not in Tesla, Brunas. I got out at 486.
Yeah, so Paris, I think I saw your trade. Your trade is very similar to mine, right? An
Yeah.
entry here, and then entry here, and then an entry here. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, exactly. They're very similar trade. Yeah, very similar trade. And this is, look, I was short biased Tesla yesterday. Today I'm long biased. Price location plays a role of where you are, right? And if you can overlay it with, like, I don't know, pivots or VWAP plays happen every single day. Bread and butter for Andrew, even for me. Like, even though I saw the Fibonacci, I really entered over VWAP, right? And made it a VWAP play, but let me take it to 490.
Wow, man, this is going to 490.
At this point, Paris, we have reached 490. I mean, we're 10 cents away from it.
Man, I
So,
was like, when I was trading at 478, I was like maybe like 480, 485, something around that area. But
yeah,
this is
yeah.
wow.
I'm still saying 495 is a possibility.
Yeah, now it's gonna go like even 500 is a possibility. Like this is a very, very strong price action. Wow,
Yeah.
490 now. Yeah, this is a very, very strong price action.
And this is another thing, and hopefully we'll start this in the new year, is understanding where liquidity lies. Like, you know how we see Market Atlas? Same idea, but understanding where liquidity lies in terms of open interest. And if you start looking at Tesla, there is nothing in the 470s downside, 11,475, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000. And the moment you hit 500, you go like 66,000. It's lit. And that's what you want to ideally play. What I ideally wanted to do yesterday, and I'm going to create a strategy on this, is take the 495, for example, and see if we can, yeah, exactly, buy it for like $1 and hope for a $5 move, but you're already at 4. So I would ideally want to buy it for like 50 cents for a $5 play. So 10x the option contract value. And even if it works 30% of the time, it's still pretty good money.
Did you trade just Tesla?
Yeah. Oh no, I also traded MU, and I was saying that I don't like MU price action. So MU sucks completely. I had my loss here, and I actually also traded a couple of things. MU I lost money, so I went long here. Then I was like, this is too heavy, partial sum, and then I added more and more and more, and then got stopped out, and I was like, this is stupid. This was a very heavy loss, by the way. This is like look, I obviously know my risks, so it's not like I was taking 2,000 shares, but yeah, this was still a $5 move. But I made up for this loss. What I was doing was playing SPX on the side. Like while I was in the Tesla trade, I was also in the SPX trade. Where is it? What contract did I play? 6750. Oh, 6840. No, 6750. What happened? Thought I picked it. It's $90 now. Rather than 67. Why is it showing me 6720 when I like dragging 6750? This is weird.
Jimmy, talking about Thailand. Do you still have it, Gary?
Huh?
Did you get one for yourself?
Oh, where is mine? This essentially to me, this I don't know what the right word in English is, man. But Paris, help me out. What would be the right word for nasha? Sukha nasha. I don't know what the right word for that would be. It's nothing. It's just.
It's a herbal inhaler. But it's
But yeah,
great.
Jimmy, that's exactly what I was trying to say. But there's a word for it in Hindi, and it goes more like like wet high would be your alcohol, and this is like a dry high sort of a thing. But it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's just.
But it's pretty cool. Like this is like I
Yeah.
don't know why is it not. It's only a Thailand thing. It's pretty cool.
It's just a bunch of herbs packed inside. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's pretty cool. I just call basically dry high. I mean, sure there must be a word for it, but it's not. It's not. But what I call it was sukha nasha. That literally translates to dry intoxication.
Man, Tesla just keeps going. It's insane. Why did I get out? I should have continued to add in. It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah, and I'm telling you, what a day, though. What a day. Still had a pretty good day. SPX trade, sorry, that's what we were discussing, but it's not giving me my. Let's see if we can get it over 6750. Yeah, so I took one VWAP play, got all out, and then second VWAP play, and I was like, you know what, forget it, let me just focus on Tesla. But then I got moved also 38 to 45. So that was easy. It was easy $7, easy $7, $15. I had about what 3 contracts each time, 3 contracts and 2 contracts. So yeah, this was pretty decent. And the reason is simple, right? SPY, you start looking at, and before Will smirks or laughs, the strategy is very simple. We held trend, we held the 89 EMA, and I took it long as we crossed the VWAP, and then because as soon as the reason I got all out is if you start looking at the closing price, the initial odd balance, we hesitated. I don't want hesitation here. If we're gonna go, we should just go. And that's why and the second same thing, we held the 89, we went long, and when we just go. I should have held, I did not. Red, I trade between 3 and 5 generally. Sometimes when I'm stupid, I might go up to 10, maybe 12. But that would require me, like, I'm in and out of, let's say 10 contracts, I'm out of 5 to 6 contracts and just a couple of dollars. I have very high conviction for like a quick 1 minute candle with maybe a 5-cent stop loss, get my 10 12 cent move, take out half, and now I have breathing room for the rest. Take out more than half actually. And then the rest I would hold. So if I'm just doing 3, I would hold and then I would start partially. You cannot hold all the way on SPX because theta will get you. And sometimes you can. I mean, today was an easy day to say that it's an easy long. Today was a very easy price action on SPY as well. Literally, you could have long 677 and held it at 680.50. Literally this. You could have longed here and held it till here. Because once we broke, there was no other price level. I mean, here this over, there was no other price level for it to reject. And now we can come back. We probably will come back here today once, 678.50 to recheck. And that's a very valid entry to today on the SPY. Quick announcement, there is a Trading Buddy program which I'm trying to bring back from the dead, which essentially is if you want a partner who you can work with, hold on, Paul, and somebody who is similar to you in terms of experience or maybe even style, and have him as your accountability buddy, and or have her as your accountability buddy. What's wrong? And please sign up for it. Where's the link? I'm gonna put up a link. I forgot to tell Andrew to announce it. I'm gonna put up the link right here in the alerts section. Please sign up for the Trading Buddy thingy, and I'll keep it open till the 25th, and then I'll take the week of the 25th to get everyone assigned, and then hopefully in the new year we can begin. Because starting right now, it's kind of hard in the middle of the holidays. So I'm just using this time for this. Why do I have so many camera pivots on my screen? No, this is just, I just have R3, R4, and R6. And then the second one you see is without pre-market data. So there's one with and one without. And I mean, I've seen a lot of people argue, should we use with or without pre-market data? Like, screw that, I'm gonna use two. I'm gonna use both. So that's what it is. Everything is twice. Which I'm thinking of getting rid of one of them. I don't know which one. But generally I use the one in the dark, unless specifically the stock is reacting to the one in the light. Did anyone else trade anything? There was a lot of talks about Meta. I didn't even look at it. Meta might be interesting. Why is Meta not showing up?
The volume on Tesla and Nvidia are the only volume that have continuous volume, like continuous.
NVIDIA also, I think we probably get 180 tomorrow.
Yeah, I had a big miss on Nvidia today.
But yeah, I mean, Tesla was easy. Tesla was also a very easy price action. That's the other part to it. Are you jet lagged at all, Paris, or no?
Yeah, I keep waking up early. Um, and that's not usual me. I usually wake up late, but for the past 2 days, I've been waking up at 4 a.m. Today was better because I made sure that I slept at like 12:31, but I still woke up at 6 p.m. Sorry, 6 a.m.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so yeah, it's taking time to adjust, but
I
yeah,
know I didn't have a lot of jet lag issue. I don't have a jet lag issue on the way back. I usually have a jet lag issue when I travel east, but I don't have a jet lag issue on my way back.
I'm the other way around. I think I didn't have any issues in Thailand or India or anything. Maybe I was too excited to, to everything.
Yeah,
But
no, it's also over here, and the wife and kid and everyday stuff which needs to be done or taken care of, kind of impacts you no matter what you got to get up.
hey, by the way, what is the Christmas like the most Christmas thing that you like and everybody does in the community? Like, what is thing that is
One single thing I would say is have a Christmas tree. I mean, everybody
like
does
that?
that.
Yeah, but in terms of experience, like I know there like Christmas village out there. There's like what are other things that you do? I've been
Oh,
to
go see the Saks Fifth Avenue light
right,
show.
like the Macy's parade and stuff. So what is other like what are other things that I wanna see what I've something that I've not done because like of course like I'm not a Christian as such and then I do wanna know what people do for Christmas.
Honestly, I don't think so. Personally, it's about being Christian or not. It's just about enjoying the holiday season.
No, I
I mean,
know, but like again,
yeah.
there's a very authentic thing. Like for example, people would not know what do we do in Diwali, right? But similarly, like I have done a lot of things that people do in Christmas, Secret Santa, right? But I want to see what have I missed so far. Like what is something that I want to experience? Like I've done Christmas Village, I've done like I love this time, of course. Like I love this time of like uh, giving and then the lightings and the hot chocolate. I love that thing when you're out and cold and try the popcorns or the hot chocolates. Have a date is the best, Jahan. Uh, but what is something that maybe you would think that yeah, I've never tried that, Scotty. Yeah, sleigh ride. Yeah, I've never done that.
But it has to be much
Yeah,
northern.
yeah,
You will not get it here.
yeah. That goes into my list. That is something that I want to try. Yeah, Gigi, I've not done that either, and I've not seen one either.
Oh, I've seen those a lot. I used to
Really?
work, right? Yeah, because I used to work in the Rockefeller Building
Uh,
in New York, where the Christmas tree is. So if there's one thing you would constantly see at this time of the year are those people singing the carols and like dancing a little bit with those jingles.
Right.
Like
Now I've seen those in movies, but I've never seen them seen that in live.
I've seen that. I've seen that in my life. Well, come to New York. I'll show you.
Okay. Yeah, New York, I've been like, I think the Christmas, after Christmas and just at New Year, I've been once, but it was so dead. I don't know why. Maybe everybody just goes to their own place or something. I don't know.
After his death, the vacation is over.
Yeah. Like between 26 and 1, that's when I came. I did not come on 25th. Host a Christmas dinner. Yeah, I haven't hosted it, but I've been in multiple ones. So that's amazing always. Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas dinner are something like really, really good to be in. What else? I've played like the games like what are this what's it called? Elephant? White Elephant, or I don't know is that the game like the yeah,
White
White Elephant is the game. Yeah, I've played that, and then Secret Santa and stuff. What else? Like one thing that I definitely look forward to is like going to a church is
Dirty Santa parties. Never heard about those.
yeah, real. Yeah, Bunral Light Festival, I've been there. It's always like all of those things are amazing. I love watching Christmas movies though. I do enjoy like that those times. These are the times when I like love like they always have like a happy endings and a happy atmosphere and I love those. But yeah, so that's here.
Eggnog. Nah. Yeah, now you can expect a pullback on Tesla a little bit to 485. But I would most likely buy the 89 EMA on Tesla on the 2 minute. I don't know how to create a strategy out of the 89 EMA, but it's so clean if you start looking at it. Right? Reclaim, hold, touch, but SPY was clean today. 89 EMA bounce, bounce, bounce. So clean.
What else? By the way, I traded Nvidia, guys, and this is what you call as like a biggest miss of the whole time. Where I traded at the open, I was long biased on Nvidia. Everything was looking for a long. At the open, I got stopped out. Nothing wrong with it. It was a 1 minute opening range breakup. Did not work perfectly fine. And when it claimed VWAP, I was looking for a long for a break of high of the day. Got stopped out. Nothing wrong with that either. Then bounced from the VWAP. Tried that. Stopped out break even. And this is where 173 was the area that I was trying to see like a buyers trying to step in, and I tried to go aggressive at 173 and did literally got out when it rejected the VWAP because I think the sellers were taking over at this point. But literally a 1 minute, not even 1 minute, like 30 seconds later, there was some big volume that squeezed the entire market. Like that volume where the market made a new high. And I got in on Tesla. That's exactly the point where I got on Tesla. But that Nvidia would have been the trade of the day as well. where 173 was holding and then scale out until 175, 176 was would have been
Well, actually, that's a great place for MU. Uh, actually, MU might go back up to 256. Sorry, go ahead, Paris.
yeah, I'm done. Yeah, that was a Nvidia miss that I had on today.
Yeah, but it was the same time as you were trying to trade Tesla, right?
Yeah, but I got out of Nvidia and then got in on Tesla. So that was
Like a few
uh,
cents.
but 4 trades and 2 stop out break evens and 2 stop outs.
Yeah. PLTR going higher seems like. Oh, there you go. That's exactly what I was looking for on MU as well.
Which one? PLTR?
MU.
What is PLTR doing?
Uh-oh. Sorry. Now I'm seeing the 2-minute chart. Never mind. I'm gonna get out of this. This is stupid.
PLTR keeps rallying healthy 186.
This is interesting. PLTR. Nice bull flag on the 15. You see that? This is very nice. This is setting up to go to 188.50. 187.78. 187. 760. I'm done. I'll just stop. There's no reason for me to trade now. Let me lock my one touch. There we go. Locked. Anybody else traded anything else?
Say again?
Anyone else traded anything else?
Oh,
I'm asking people.
uh,
Tesla was the trade of the day. And Meta also somebody was speaking about. If actually PLTR was the trade of the day. $5 move on a $180 stock, yeah. MU sucks, man. I just don't like MU. It's just such a bad trader. I'm gonna delete it from my. I don't think I've ever made money trading MU.
for me, it is like Baba. Baba, I've never made money on.
Baba also.
I don't know. There's something issue with Baba.
Yeah. So I was immediately happy to get up. All we did was check. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's different, but just generally on the day to trade. Yeah, see, Steve from the Garden. Which garden are you from, Steve? Madison? Just joking, man. Everyone has a bad MU story, yeah.
like back when in 2017, 2018, that was the only ticker we traded. Like I remember MU was like 30, 45 bucks or 40 bucks or something, and
It was
it was
40 bucks
very,
1 year ago.
huh?
It was 40 bucks 1 year ago, right? I believe.
Really? No, 1 year ago? Oh yeah. 70 bucks 1 year ago. But back in 2017, yeah, it was 30, 40 bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was a very common, like from 2017 until 2019. It was a very uh, good stock to play with.
yeah, I mean, it's a classic semiconductor cyclical story. So strength in MU is a good thing because strength in MU is essentially a strength in across the semi space. Now, also the semi space, I don't know, you guys have to break it down into like 3 or 4 layers, right? One is the base layer, which would be like where all the what's the right word? Mineral companies would exist. Rare earth minerals. What am I talking about? Sorry. Semiconductor industry would exist. That's the base layer. Then on top of that would be the application layer. The data center layer, where all those companies which are more related to data center exist. And on top of that would be the application layer, which would be like ChatGPT sort of a thing. So every time you hear an AI story, try to see which layer it fits in, and what should be the industry dynamics of that layer. And I'm talking more from a longer term investment and not day trading. Ideally, in the earlier phases, you want to make money in the base layers and use some of that to have long short wins in the top layer where application exists, because applications are usually loss making until you get scale. So you want to get in a little early.
Microsoft rallied today.
Yeah, oh, Microsoft. That's what people were talking about. I thought they were talking about Meta. The same thing. Microsoft is the same. Microsoft, the entire market, man. The entire market is up big.
But compared to market, Microsoft did a good this thing. Rallied from the get-go. Held, rallied, held, rallied, held, rallied. Nice. Better than Tesla or Meta or anything. Actually, Tesla is a little, yeah, better than Tesla. Anything
Yeah,
like this price action.
cleaner, much cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, give me 1 second, Paras. I'll be back.
Okay, so what else, guys? Any plans for the weekend? Any interesting ones? I have nothing much to talk about on stocks. Apple, wow, sold off and now stepping up. Yeah, ski season. Well, yeah. Yeah. I suck at skiing, but I like going to the skiing resorts. It's always like a really nice vibe.
Yeah, man, that's one thing. And look, I grew up in a semi-desert, semi-arid region, right? I've tried learning ski so many times. I just could not. Like, I even gave up on skiing. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do skateboarding. Uh, skateboarding. And I tried
It
that.
is it is
I
fun
was
for
like,
it.
no, that's not a good idea. I mean, you fall in that thing. You go faster than you fall.
And the thing is, it's the board is much tougher than the regular skis.
Yeah, but I wasn't able to ski, so I was like, maybe I'm not made for it. Let me go for the board.
Oh man. Like I can ski to an extent where like there are like limited slopes and I can do pizza. Like I can stop myself using a I
Yeah,
can like
yeah, I can do the beginner slope. I can do that. Yeah, that much I can do too. Yeah. After years of falling down, I can do the beginner slope.
so the funny thing is I was back in Portland earlier. Like when I came to the US for the first time, I was in Portland and there was this what's this Mount Hood. Mount Hood was the skiing place where we go. And the funny thing is, at that point, you're like, I didn't take classes. I was like, okay, I'll learn by myself. I'll start seeing other people and start learning by myself. And we like there were few of my friends, and then we rented the skis and all of that, and we are looking at other people, and like we tried the slope, and I literally was screaming that please move, I cannot stop myself. Uh, and man, it was funny. Then I eventually took classes on how to ski. But it was it's always like that experience, and people would look at me, and this uh, idiot guy doesn't even know how to stop, and it's risky, right? It's like it's a safety issue too. Like you cannot stop yourself, and then you hit somebody, and then if anybody gets hurt, it's not
Nice,
fun.
man.
But at that point of time, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'll learn because I used to do skating. Like I used to do a lot of skating back in India, uh, but skiing is a lot different.
In Cairo, you were skiing well off the pyramid or what? I mean, I don't. I thought there's no snow in Cairo.
Yeah,
Ah,
well, I've been to
yeah.
Massanutten.
Okay.
Massanutten is good. I've been to one. I've been to this resort. There are a couple of resorts in around the Virginia area. They're really good ones. But yeah, well, I'll teach me.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the one in Dubai, the Ski Dubai, whatever it's called. In what's that mall called? The one that looks very Aladdin gold souk sort of a thing. Mall of Dubai, I think. I'm not sure. I've seen that one. Uh, if it's something similar, I guess I know what you're talking about. Mall of
The one,
Emirates.
the one that I've sucked the most, I
Mall of
think,
Emirates. Mall of Emirates.
hands down, it was surfing. I just could not get up on the board.
It is hard. Surfing is
Man,
hard.
this is
Surfing is hard.
insane. I just could not get up on the board. I was like, and you get so freaking tired. You need,
That's
man,
the thing. You it's like you have to like go back all the way and then wait and then wait. Yeah, surfing is not easy, but it's fun.
I don't know how fun it is, man. Like I I was I took a 1 hour session, like a learning session, and in the first 10-15 minutes, I was like, bro, I'm done. This is not me. I it is insane, man, how people do surfing.
Yeah,
Forget about standing. I was like, I couldn't even get on the board. I don't know
like
what was wrong with me or what I was doing. I can pull up. I can pull myself up, but that surfing was a whole different thing.
oh, Kushal, Sri Lankan beaches are really good, really good beaches, especially further south. The what is that area called? Uh, Sri Lanka. If you want, Paris, if you ever want good, like you know how Maldives are,
Uh-huh.
so it's the idea is similar, but instead of the Maldives, you go to Gaul. this entire thing from Gaul is the main area, but around here there are a bunch of beaches like this stretch. It's really really good, really good beaches.
Very nice. Yeah, I've never been to Sri Lanka. I've been to Maldives. It has its own beauty.
You know, Paris, you're gonna laugh. If there's one place I have not been, where almost literally every single Indian has been, is there just one place. Where do you think I have not been?
Kashmir.
No, I mean lots of people have not been to Kashmir. I've not been to Goa.
Oh, you know? Oh, really?
Yeah, I have not been to Goa.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
would.
worst.
I wouldn't be friends with you, bro. This is not acceptable.
It's just like people are surprised. I'm like, yeah, I can talk about from Sharm el Sheikh, Cairo. You want me to talk about South African beaches? I'll be happy to do that. Go to Europe, I can, but I cannot talk about Goa. I don't know. Wait, I've never been there.
Oh, yeah. You gotta be on Baga Beach in Goa. There were two really nice nightclubs. The what's the name? Tito's and Mambo's. Tito's and Mambo's. Yeah.
No, well, I was just at the Sherm, and it was really good. I liked. I went scuba diving there. It was really good. The reefs. I think those reefs are one of the best I've ever seen.
The beautiful, I think few of the things that not the unique thing about Goa or Thailand, like the Thailand, that the beaches that we went to, like usually in other countries you won't see nightlife on the beach. You won't see, like, you cannot eat on the beach by the, on the white sand, and the beaches are literally in front of you. But the unique things about Thailand and India is that they allow you to, you know there are big nightlife, that the big, what do you call, shacks built on the beach where you can sit and
Yeah.
relax and have like a thing. In other countries, it's like you have to have a private beach, and then you can set it up on something like a, uh, like more romantic as such. But like in India and Thailand, which is especially in Goa and in Thailand that we went to, like Koh Samui and the Koh Phetong beaches, where we attended the, what do you call, the full moon party as well. Like, you can do things on the beach. That's usually rare. Like, I haven't seen something like that in US, or something like that in Canada or any other countries.
This looks
It's
like a
mostly,
volume push on Tesla, by the way.
yeah, yeah. But mostly you'll see in these Asian countries where you can enjoy things on the beach. There's so many people.
Why is it not letting me buy? Oh, I'm locked. Oh, good thing. Good thing. Sorry, what were you saying?
I forgot what I was saying. Apple is Tesla. Yeah, Tesla 490. I think by end of the day it might be at 500. You don't know. These
495.
things these things can rally like crazy.
I think we get 495 and then we start the day tomorrow over 500. We rally a little over and then just burn all day. Let's see. Jared is of the opinion that we might get a gamma squeeze on Tesla tomorrow. I think not. But if we do, it's gonna be one crazy gamma squeeze. Yeah, Maldives is the ultimate for everything, man. From a beach perspective, I've never been to Bora Bora, so I have no idea how those are. But Maldives is really, really nice and really, really expensive.
Yeah, that's like I did my scuba diving in Maldives,
Yeah,
and that was the best I've ever uh,
yeah,
been to. But the thing is, Maldives is more like a couple or a honeymoon place, and it's like very private and very
yeah,
uh, like the way Maldives is built is that there are a lot of small islands, and each island is owned by a specific company, like a Marriott or Lucid, and they're like they own the complete island, and they have built villas on the island of it, and you can choose which company you want to go by and which island you want to choose. But this is how Maldives is built, and so you get very the hospitality differs based on the place that you choose, and you get different experience uh, on it. But everywhere you go, the villas are amazing, the hospitality is amazing, uh, uh, the water is like crystal clear, but very private, very private experience if you wanna if you ever try it. So definitely somebody with plus one. If you're gonna go alone or something like, you're gonna get very bored. There would be like you would be so bored that you would just wanna would go back. But if you go with like a plus one, you're gonna have like the best experience. Yeah, don't go to Maldives alone. That's like you would be depressed.
it would be a
Okay.
sad place to go alone, actually.
Huh?
That would be a sad place to go
Yeah,
alone.
that would be a sad place to go alone.
Uh, I have been to the Caribbean, Dwayne, like pretty much all the islands at this point.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Caribbean beaches are okay. Some of them are nice, but the what we're talking about is like crystal clear water, um, white sand, and it's. I mean, don't get me wrong. Caribbean, some of the Caribbean islands are really good, but we're just talking. I think I would say like not compared to the Maldives. Maldives is probably maybe a little nicer. And I'm not talking about like the hotels, right? I mean, that's different. I'm just talking about the beach or the water around.
Thailand trip versus Colombia trip. I think both of them were like top of the experience wise. Um, I think uh, I wouldn't say like one was better than the other. Both had a very unique experience. Uh, I enjoyed these things, but the only thing I like in the Colombia was like everybody was staying together, right? Everybody was staying in a villa, like a big villa, and everybody had their own rooms, and we even though you get out of the room, you'll find somebody around the villa, right? With Thailand, it was like everybody had their own villa, like everybody had their own personal space,
Yeah.
to an extent that you only meet for like dinner and or lunch or something where, or if you have like a outing together, you meet them together. So that had two different experiences. People who wanted like privacy and stuff, I it would be really like people who were traveling as a couple and all of those, they would have loved it. For me personally, I was like I want to spend as much time with everyone uh, that I was there. I did not want to be alone in the room, so I would find something or the other uh, to hang out with the folks. So yeah, that was a difference. That was a huge difference. But experience wise, like party wise and stuff like that, it was we partied hard. But it wasn't supposed to be a party thing. It was supposed to be a meditation retreat.
It's because
Uh,
all because of Paras, I'm telling you, man. He's the one. He is the one who made everyone party.
Uh, but yeah, people who wanted to be it as a meditation retreat, they made sure that it was a meditation retreat. Yeah, Andrew did not like he made sure that meditation, like John, Raf, his wife, everybody like Brian, they enjoyed the meditation place. Like the meditation was happening every single day in the mornings. For me, I couldn't do even one day, because I couldn't even wake up. So forget about waking. So that was me, and I personally uh, find uh, more enjoyment in partying stuff. But one thing that I loved about Thailand, one thing that I loved about Thailand is actually two things. Spending money in Thailand is so fucking cheap when you're making in dollars, and second, getting massages. Like massages in Thailand, it is the best. Like, first of all, like in US, I personally, if I get a massage, I'll give around $120 per massage session, for a 1 hour session, right? And then for in that 1 hour session, the massages in US, they won't do a full, they say a full body, but it's mostly focused on the back and a little bit of legs, right? They won't turn you around and give you on your, like, the shoulders and chest and like the legs and stuff like that. In Thailand they do, and they would like actually give you a full body massage. Um, and the imagine the cost of that body massage. That 1 hour session that you get with a full actual Thai body massage, it's like literally $5 or $6, or maybe like $7. And even though like the entire 2 weeks, and if I got those, you know, 2 sessions a day every single day for 2 weeks, I would still not match up with, one session in US. So I made sure that I get, like, I had a thing. I was disciplined enough that I have to get a massage daily,
You
irrespective
are
of.
disciplined enough to get a massage daily. That's your
Yeah,
definition of
and I made
discipline.
sure that I get one. There was like really, really like amazing ones out there. So
No, I don't know. No, 112. That's not what Paris is talking about. Paris is talking about they're actually pretty good massages.
yeah, like not
Because
like, yeah,
especially
if you
also,
want.
look, I'm a big guy, and Paris is bigger than me, which surprised me. But like Thai people in general are relatively shorter. So, just the Asian part. And they would like just stand up on your back and walk. Don't
Oh
get
my
that.
God, yeah, like the Thai
Yeah.
massage. This is a short, like, I don't know, petite girl or something, like very like small, and she moved my body around as if like I was nothing. Like she would made me sit in different positions as if like I never thought they existed. So, but it was a good massage. You were sore, like I was sore, uh, but it was a really great experience overall. But anyways, I think it's the Gary. I think it's top of the hour. Let's wrap it up. I think Eamon is gonna be joining. So uh, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and have a great rest of the day. Keep it green, and yeah, take care. Bye.
All right. See you guys. Bye. Please remember to sign up for the Trading Buddy if you're interested. Bye.
Good afternoon, guys. Can you hear me well? Hey, Steve. Let me share my screen with you guys. Just a second. Sorry for being late. We just arrived to a different city, visiting my mother, and I was getting my setup ready. So let me just share my screen with you. And we are going to start. How did you do today, guys? All right, all good. Luis, how are you doing, man? Lost 2 hours. This is unfortunate, but I think it's okay. That's not that bad. Honestly, could have been worse, right? All is good. Don't forget to have a webinar at 1 p.m. Eastern. My second monitor is up there and it looks so weird. That kind of got me to miss a couple trades today, to be honest. I'll need to fix that part. Luis, this is the apartment that I originally bought. This is the first apartment that I bought. It was in 2022. And this was my office, the way I designed it, the way I love it. Then I moved to Moscow 6 months after. It's not empty. I gifted it to my mother. She was in Yemen, and she moved back to Russia 1 year ago. Maybe a bit less than 1 year ago. But you could say holiday apartment. Well, in Aiden, is my audio so far? I'll fix this part around here. Can you hear me well now? Is that better? My microphone was so far. Luis, I'm sure your parents love you the way you are right now. Whether you give them something or you don't, they'll still love you the exact same way. Alex, they grow so fast, the real estate. I bought this apartment in 2022, I think for $100,000. It wasn't that expensive. Right now it costs $400,000. And in Moscow, every year it goes up. Yes, it's 400%, to be honest. It wasn't always like that. Honestly, I bought it like at the best possible spot. But I remember when I bought it in 2021, I regretted that I couldn't buy it to 2018 because this exact same apartment costs around $50,000. And I was like, 3 years and it's 100% more. Right now it's like 400% more. And the apartment that I got in Moscow in 2024 is 35% more right now. Low flow apartment, like low flow share. It's just that Tula is 2 hours away south of Moscow. It's not the capital, and anything outside Moscow is not that expensive. Moscow is like, you can say, not a different city, you could say it's a different country. Prices of real estate in Moscow are the same as they are, I don't know, maybe in New York or California. No, right now they also plan to build a metro here in Tula that will connect directly to Moscow. So rather than a distance of 2.5 hours, it's going to be only like 1 hour. and that will get the prices for real estate to surge even more around here. So I really got lucky with this one. But real estate in Russia overall is the best investment in my opinion. If you buy something with a reputable company before they start or launch the building phase, you will get it 15 maybe 20% cheaper. So the moment the building is complete, the building phase is completed, you'll be able to sell it by like 20% more, and then there is the 10% gain to 15% gain annually on real estate. I mean, that's basically the average. So you could easily make like 30%, 25 to 35% within 1 year buying a property. But every year they say it's gonna end, it's gonna collapse, the real estate is going to drop, but it just keeps surging. You never know when it is the worst time to buy. Anyway, if you just buy it as an investment for a longer term or to save your cash, then I think it's good. Eventually the prices are just going to increase. It's just an investment. You lose nothing. And yeah, it's about the location for sure. Yeah, we do pay property taxes, but it's not that expensive. For my apartment, the property tax annually is $100, maybe a bit less. It's nothing. What? 20K? And how does it work there? How does it cost if you pay $20,000 per year? Louis, 2 hours driving. Because the house is not in the center of Moscow, it's like in the suburbs. Yes, Jahan, foreigners can own property in Russia as well. You can't buy land, but you can buy apartments. Yeah, 20K is too much. Well, look, the apartment in Moscow, I think it's around $800K to $1 million. The property tax there for that apartment is $250. It is safe to travel. If you want to visit it, just visit it. It's really safe. It depends on your taste, I'd say. I mean, there are a few meals that are interesting, but I prefer the Asian kitchen. I love spicy food, and I would always go for that. Yeah, there is Chinese food. There are some good Chinese restaurants, Indian restaurants, Italian restaurants. I mean, same as everywhere, I'd say. But I'd always go for the Asian kitchen. By the way, guys, do not forget, just a quick reminder, right after BBT make time, we will be having the webinar on how to use the average true range. Exactly, it's in 47 minutes. Thank you. I'll actually make a quick post on X as well. Just a minute. Because for some reason, even though we do make these reminders almost every single day, after the webinar, I get emails from people saying, I did not know that it was at 1 p.m. Eastern. I thought it is at 8 p.m. Eastern. So let's just pause this. All right, so it is recorded, Jahan. If you are a trading terminal member, you will have access to the recording. If you're only a BBK member, then it's better to attend it live, as live it is free for everyone. What's the time there right now? I used to do that, Steve. Basically, a few years ago, I was still doing a lot of Fortnite. I was doing some competitive tournaments, and I was finishing it by like 4 a.m. And then after that, I used to do the webinar, but not anymore. Curious about the time frame on your book. Will it be ready by? Unfortunately, no, Brunas. The editing is almost completed. It's like literally the final phase. The editor is just going through it one more time. I added a few extra paragraphs here and there. So the editor said that he wants to go through it one more time. After that, it will be up to the designer just to work on the pictures, the sizes of the pictures, and that's basically it. I don't know, honestly, but I hope that it will be ready by end of January or somewhere within January. Candy, let's see what you did. I really wanted it to be ready by Christmas or by end of this year, but and I did everything I could for it to be ready by end of this year, but unfortunately it took a bit longer. Sorry for that, guys. So Candy, you played Meta for a long. I would not have played Meta up here, Candy. You see how big this movie is? That was like $12, and then you chased it. It was like, yeah, maybe even $13, and then you played the opening range breakout on Meta. What's the ATR on Meta? Meta. Let's see. ATR. Where is the ATR? Yeah. So you see the ATR on Meta is somewhere around $16, and it made a $13 move right at the open within the first minute. So there was no more room left for it to go higher. I know that it still made it to 670, and that was a big move, but we need to trust these numbers, because in the long run, these are the final targets, and it can't go past it. I'll actually be talking about this in today's webinar in detail. How did you do today? Is today an easy short day? Today I did not trade, to be honest. I wanted to trade. I wanted to trade Lulu for a short. One of the course mentees mentioned Lulu, and he wanted to play to the long side, but I said that this is actually a good short opportunity. If you take a look at the daily chart, you can see that it gapped up more than the ATR. The 60-minute chart is overbought, and I told him that this thing needs to go to the 9 moving average. Basically, that's a parabolic reversal on the 60-minute chart. After that, market opens, 1 minute breaks, that's a fake break, recovers. That was supposed to be my short entry on Lulu, and that was supposed to be the add on it, with a target, the 9 moving average on the 60-minute chart, or just closer to it. So that would have been actually a good risk to reward trade, in my opinion. That was the only thing that I liked today. I like Tesla for a long, obviously. I did mention Tesla for a long, and I did mention, what was the second stock that I was watching? I forgot my second stock. Oracle. Yes, Oracle. So I was watching Tesla and Oracle to the long side, and I wanted to see how Tesla is going to behave around 476. I did call out this level also in the Discord server. So basically, this was the plan. Oracle and Tesla, and I think I mentioned the level, didn't I? Yeah. So Tesla 476, Oracle 181. I want to see these trades in a bit. And what happened on Tesla? It did sell off closer to the $476 area, held around it, and it squeezed. But I was not confident, to be honest. Real time, it looked a bit off here. This is how it looked like. So real time, it looked a little bit off, but the moment it squeezed, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for a higher low, and it did not give me the higher low quick enough. It happened by 9:50, and I was not sitting in front of my screen by then. Another stock that I was watching was Oracle, and I wanted to see how it's going to behave around 181, and it never reached the 181 while I was sitting and watching it. It did reach it later. There it is by 10:15, and usually I'm done with my trading day by 10 o'clock to maximum 10:10 or 10:15. So it did hold it, nice hammer around the area. That's what I wanted to see, but I wanted to see it right after the open, and it made a nice move on it. So the only short that I was looking for was Lulu. Everything else on my list was a long. Jahan, yeah, 2:15 a.m. right now. That's so late. Where are you from, Jahan? Yes, Brunas, I did get the forward from Andrew. That's probably was the longest part. Andrew is a busy guy, so he finally gave it, and just the final touches right now. Thoughts on the SPY? Let's take a look at the SPY. So SPY daily chart is tough, to be honest. I cannot tell where it's headed based on this daily chart. I think that if we get or if we close as a bullish candle today or tomorrow on Friday, next week we could have a nice continuation. The weekly chart would be an okay one for a long. 60-minute chart looks like a long on the SPY. There is a level around here that got broken yesterday. We recovered above it, and now we're retesting it. That's actually a really good reversal sign. And now we're having increasing volume around the low. Yeah, this is a good reversal pattern on the SPY. Nice call out, Sean. I was late few minutes on it. You did call it actually right here. Hope you are in it. That's a really good call. Nice call. You live in Japan? Okay, that makes sense. How is it there? I've never been to Japan. Yeah, track him down into Thailand and ask him to do it. Write it right now. Harvey, I was done by 10 o'clock. That's why I did not trade. I hesitated with Tesla, but Oracle was amazing. I'll take a look at your trades right now, actually. Did you post them already? So let's see what we had around here. You did play Oracle. It did not go to 181 that I was looking at. Oh, by the way, this is beautiful. How do you do this, Harvey? How do you add the R's on the side of your screen? It's a good one. See, it was a tough day for the members, but a nice catch eventually on Tesla. That was good. Oh, so you eventually did catch Tesla. That's nice. Harvey, amazing trades. I love it. You see, guys, this is the secret, and this is why I love seeing people improving with their entries. If you get an amazing entry, I mean, but the exit was a bit early around here. But yeah, even with this entry, if you get really good entries, it's so easy for you to hold on for bigger trends. If you chase stocks, you see that most of the moves that you are getting are most of the stocks that you are jumping in are not running. So you need to make sure that you get these early entries. The earlier your entry before the move actually happens, the more likely you are going to survive pullbacks, and you will get used to seeing your trades running and trending. It will be easier for you to hold on to your winning trades and maybe even add to them. So you played it short, Candy. Let's see. Let me take a look at meta around here for a short. I think you played it at 1 minute after the market open. So 60-minute chart, I don't think it was an ideal short, to be fair. Look at this. We had this level at the high. There is this level around here. The high is not so accurate, to be fair. Makes sense, to be honest, to short it based on the 1 minute chart. That was a risk-free trade. So yeah, that was actually a good short. Now, instead of a long, a short around here, while it is far from the 9 moving average, was a good short. What got you stopped out on it? Let me see one more time. So you played it to the short side and it pulled back instantly and wicked you out. You instantly re-entered, which was an amazing management, but you did not exit around the 20 moving average on the 1 minute chart. I mentioned it in my reversals course, and I think also in the webinar. If you get your entry between 9:30 and 9:35, you want to make sure that you're at least locking in some profits around the 20 moving average on the 1 minute chart. But other than that, well done. Now that's a better trade. I mean, oh, thank you, Harvey. I'll take a look at that. I love that, actually. It's really clean. I didn't know that you could do that. It is not a short, I agree with you, but you got a risk-free entry. And a risk-free entry could be played even against the structure, because you could still get a decent risk to reward ratio into the 20 moving average. Is that John recall? I think John cannot survive his trading hour without a beer. You guys annoy him so much. I'm kidding. What do you think about PLTR? Let's check it out. PLTR. I don't know at this stage. Yeah, at this stage I honestly don't know. Like, look at this pattern. It's like literally straight move, straight consolidation, straight drop. A bit more long bias for a continuation. Looks like we had some sort of corrective pullback. Daily looks good for a long as well. So if I had to bet, I'd be betting on a long. We had a big order coming and leaving at 148, 84.70-ish, which is actually a bullish order, not a bearish order. Atlas wise, there are a lot of orders on the top and not below. This is a good long in my opinion. If I had to bet on a long and a short, that would be more of a long for sure. Although it's 187. SPY, nice one. Made it straight into the level. So that was a really good call out for long. Made a fake break and recovered. We'll see if this level actually holds. And how does it know your R? Is it based on where you have double clicked at and opened the position? Is the calculation accurate, Harvey? So Peter with scotch, John with beer, Sean with wine, and me with the Red Bull. What a weird community. There is another option where you set your dollar amount for 1 R unit. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you for sharing that, Harvey. I love it. Do they sell Celsius in Russia? I honestly never heard of it. What's that? Let me check. Oh, is it an energy drink? Why is it being promoted as a healthy energy drink? There is no healthy energy drink. It's all poison. I mean, I'm drinking it and I know it's poison. Nice marketing strategy. Totally misleading, but okay. I want to give it a try though. The cans look nice. How about a long on WFC? I like Spice so much, to be honest, but not trading. I'll wait for something A+. I might open a trade before the webinar if something sets up, set the range order, complete the webinar, and then get back to it. Even though that's not the best way to do it. WFC for long, it is around a good level, no volume spikes, full ATR hit, not parabolic on the 5, kind of parabolic on the 15. Give it 15 minutes for the 15-minute candle to close and a double bottom on the 1-minute chart. You need to be more careful playing V reversals when the 5-minute chart is not parabolic. I mean, you set your R, default R value in setup, other config trading settings. So if you risk varies by strategy from the trade, it won't be accurate. Okay, that's, I see that. But still, I love that feature. Looks good enough. Honestly, I think DAS could have done a lot with their platform to make it better. They're just working on the platform. Look what Andrew did with Trading Terminal. So, and like Andrew said before, they do have the data. They don't need to pay for the data. They have it. They just need to play around and add some nice features. Like, imagine if you could integrate the level 2 orders in the background of the chart. You'll be having candlesticks, price levels that you have already around here, with orders on the background. I would love that, to be honest. You could do it for an extra fee. I mean, lose nothing, but wouldn't it look good enough? Like, you will have the candlesticks, but instead of the white background, for example, you'll be having some sort of a background like this. And you could do candlesticks that are kind of transparent, not fully pasted on the chart, but there is a way to like literally take it to the next level. Honestly, that would have been fire if they did that. Does makes their money and they can't be bothered in preventing. Percival, that's how big companies die eventually. They don't adapt. You know what Andrew said, the level 2 is old school. Who needs level 2 when you have Atlas like this? Who needs to read the time and sales or the order flow when you see it here in bubbles? I know a few of my mentees, they just canceled the level 2 subscription on Dash Trader because they're like, why would I be paying $99 for trading terminal and extra $50 for level 2 on Dash when I can use this? I know that we don't have all the roads around here, it's only NASDAQ. We don't have the ARCA and the other roads, but still. And that's how they're just losing just some of their customers, and it would get worse. Summer bookmap have that. That's interesting. And I think you can connect it to your broker, right? I don't remember it having that back in time. But honestly, I prefer DAS. I prefer DAS because they have the fixed dollar risk hotkey. They have nice DAS risk controls. I get used to how the charts look like on DAS. I love the platform, but I'd love it to improve. So let's take a look at PLTRs. Oh, so it did end up being long. Anyone played it for a long? I think the spies also must be reversing. Yeah, it is. So 2 callouts which weren't bad. Love that, guys. Looks like a good afternoon so far. Nice callouts, nice trades. When we said that, like PLTR, when we zoomed it out, we saw all these big orders. So we had this corrective wave and big orders all the way to 187. I think it's going to keep going higher. Yes, Justin, that's amazing. 187, I think it could make it. Obviously, lock in some profits all the way to the upside because this is a strong level. It could just easily reject it, and you want to lock in some profits. But yeah, 187 is a realistic target. What do I need on a 15-minute chart on WFC? a 15-minute doji or a hammer or whatever. And I think that would be enough. I don't think a double bottom would be needed. Honestly, this is already a decent pattern. I would rate it as a B execution around here. The main reason is that if you take a look at how it was moving around there, it was making lower lows and lower highs for a long run until here. That's the first reversal pattern that we had in a while. That's what's making this entry a decent entry. It's when you're looking for reversal plays, you want to make sure that you see some specific price action that did not happen in the past. V waves have been happening for like an hour, maybe 2 hours, but it's the first time it's having a double bottom on the 1 minute chart around the level, which makes this a decent execution entry. B, because we don't have enough confirmation on a higher time frame, which is a 15-minute chart, but worth being played out around here. Nice one on PLTR and amazing on the SPY. Really clean, I love it. Justin, that's amazing. Good job. Thank you, Dwayne. It's not 8 p.m. guys. I'm 100% sure that after the webinar I'll get a couple emails as telling me that when will your webinar start or the webinar room is closed. This is an amazing reversal, like straight V reversal, and PLTR is also doing something similar to that. Did it hit 187? Close enough. We're having bigger and bigger orders lining on the top. Who also got into PLTR or the SPY? No, Justin here played it. Sean got into it. Anyone else? You got into TQQQ, that's really good. TQQQ, let's take a look at it. Something similar. Jesse played TSLL. Michelle SLV reversal. That's a good one also. Yeah, well, I'm aware of that. Probably smarter decision to play it, just to make sure that you can get in heavier. That's good. Look, 25,000 shares on PLTR around 186.35. Probably if you're long in it and looking for 187, you want to lock in some profits. You see how this order is just going down? It means that this trade around here, he wanted to get filled. And why did he want to get filled? Maybe he doesn't believe it's going to go to 187. Again, that's not entirely true. It might make it all the way to 187, but you need to analyze price action real time. And seeing that there were no orders around here, the big order was sitting at 187, then for some reason he put it lower, the price dropped lower, and he put it even lower. Tells you something. It tells you that for some reason he did not believe it's going to go to 187. Why would he sell at a worse price? 25,000 shares at 60 cents disadvantage, that's a lot of money. That's why if I were long, for example, on PLTR, obviously I would have targeted 187. But seeing this around here would get me to lock in maybe 50% of my position or 60% of my position and then leave the rest to 187 because it still could go there. But trade management is an important part of trading. You don't want to just simply hold on to your shares and blindly hope that it is going to reach the target. Yogi, do you get what error do you get? It should tell you on the montage. Try to get filled into TSLL and read what's there on the montage. $187 is the next one here. I'm still a good man. Still, I'm a good man. Just lost my internet connection for a minute. Sharing my screen one more time. Okay, there am I. So, got so close to 187. It says rejected, no trade. Only on TSLL, Yogi? Okay, then I really don't know. I used to have an issue trading TQQQ in the past. It was rejecting me because I did not have permission on Interactive Broker's side. I needed to pay some extra subscription and I added it and then I was allowed to trade it. But the error that I used to get was different. I was fine with Qs, but I was not fine with TSLL. Oh, sorry, with TQQ. So I had to buy some extra data from Interactive Broker or subscribe to it. to get the permission. Maybe that's the case. You know what you can do? Are you using interactive brokers, Yugi? Oh, they don't allow the leverage trades in Europe, even with an extra permission, Sean. I mean, with extra subscription or whatever it's called there. Yeah, then probably you just need extra permission. What you can do is get into interactive brokers, the browser based, and try to execute one trade using your browser with one single share. If you get filled on interactive broker side, then it's a DAS issue and you can email them and fix that. If you cannot get filled even with on interactive broker from their website, sorry about that, then you probably need the permission. Brinder, I am subscribed to the deluxe version, $150 plus I pay extra $15 to get access to the replay feature. But to be fair, I might downgrade it. I don't really see any value on having the level 2 for $150. Just get the normal level 1 subscription for $100 and use Atlas. Because I don't use the level 2. Half of my mentees did that, honestly. And it makes total sense. And they are consistently profitable, even without the level 2. Yeah, Tom, if you have access to Atlas, then I think that's all that you need. I doubt you'll be using the level 2 in combination with Atlas. It's too much to keep an eye on. I'll be honest with you though. Remember, you don't have all the orders in Atlas. No Arcan, no in-depth view. So some orders are missing, but do you really need them? Ask yourself that question. If you do, then keep the subscription. If not, then you don't need it. Let's take a look at the SPY one more time. By the way, guys, I'll be covering for Megan today. So after the webinar, I'll be back into the chat room. There will be a lot of me today. Let's see what Apple did today. So what do you guys think? How are we going to close today, and where are we headed tomorrow? The weekly is still bearish around here, indecisive around here, but I'll bet on a long tomorrow, and I might watch AMD for a long. We'll see how the 60-minute chart looks like. Feels off to miss today's trading day, especially with a trade as good as Lulu to the short. Sean, you're the best. Oh, Dwayne. Sean, you're also the best. Harvey, that's basically a parabolic reversal on the 60-minute chart. You get a stock that is overstretched, 3 to 4 60-minute candles in a row. You wait for a minor range on the 5-minute chart, and then you trade it as an open range breakout or down depending on the direction of the extension. So yes. Thank you, French View Up Trader. I love you too. I mean, you did not like MU. I did not watch MU. And it was good. It was good for a short as well. Exact same idea. But the thing about MU is that it made the reset on the 60-minute chart. See, market opens, it resets. Lulu did not do that. Lulu opens and goes up and then recovers. That's the difference between Lulu and MU. Before the market open, you could have watched both Lulu and MU for a short, but the one that set up for a short was Lulu, not MU. I use the gray color, it just feels nice. Now that's a fake breakdown for a long. Lulu could be a long around here targeting 221.50ish. Where is the order around here? 221.10. Look at these guys. 99,000 shares on Lulu with no other shares anywhere. With a fake breakdown on the 5-minute chart. Isn't this just too obvious? And you have a clear level, clear fake breakdown. Obviously a better entry would have been around here, but 221 could be hit. This is clean. All right, guys, so I will head out and I will be opening the webinar room in Trading Terminal. Just a second, if it's not opened already. Oh, I need to change my account. I'll probably be late there. All right, guys, so I'll see you there. Thank you, Dwayne. Could you link it? Yes, I can link it. And I'll be headed there. Well, you can just use the this link to access it directly. All right, see you there, guys. Hello, everyone. Let me just open the presentation and I'll be sharing my screen. Leon, is it morning there? Where are you from? Okay, it is morning. Hello, Andorra, how are you doing? Wait, you cannot hear? Should be. She'll need to restart the room. Can someone type it? While I'm getting everything ready. Probably refresh the room. Alright, should be able to see my screen. I think Dwayne is going to record this, or I'm wrong. Probably I'll need to record it just in case. Let's put this there. Sorry guys, it's a bit difficult to get everything ready right after the chat room session. I'll just make sure that I can record it because it's